Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Game Night. Tonight we're going to be talking about one of the most anticipated games that I'm looking forward to this year for me, and it's none other than Twisted Metal. Twisted Metal for me goes way back to the PlayStation 1 days. I remember that was like one of the first two games that I picked up for the original PlayStation 1. The games that I got with the PlayStation 1, I was Destruction Derby and Twisted Metal. Twisted Metal was the first one I purchased, and shortly after that, I got Destruction Derby. Soon to follow was Final Fantasy VII. But I really do remember my experiences with Twisted Metal. It was one of the first games I actually played where you could send a rocket launcher into someone's tailpipe and actually, obliterate them. It was a lot of fun. It was a different scenes and arenas. The first one you got in was in a closed arena, and you can do as much as out in the city and on the suburbs and all that. It was a lot of fun. I even had my friends come over and we played Twisted Metal split screen. Good times, And then when Twisted Metal 2 came out, they upped the ante where you could actually have destructible environments like the Eiffel Tower. And stuff like that, where you can find hidden areas, and they upped the ante. They went to Twisted Metal 3 a little bit, but they changed it so much that it wasn't really Twisted Metal. Twisted Metal 4 was okay. It was better than the third one, in my opinion. It didn't really start getting good until Twisted Metal Black. Twisted Metal Black went back to the basics that made Twisted Metal 1 really great, but also added a lot of features from Twisted Metal 2 that were really good. And left out some of the crappy moments that were in Twisted Metal 3 and 4. It went to more darker like it was in the first one. And then they had that abysmal Small Brawl one, which I didn't even touch that one. So when I heard that the original creators some of the original creators like Jeff Daffy were coming back to do Twisted Metal for the PS3, I was highly excited. But there really wasn't much talk about the game other than Twisted Metal was back because they had a lot of teasers. They weren't really showing any gameplay footage. Well, up to now, they have a lot of footage here, which I'm going to be showing up, and as I'm speaking here. But first I want to talk about some of the things that are in Twisted Metal 3. We do have returning vehicles as well as returning characters. Now, some of you people are saying that, well, no, it's just the vehicles, not the characters. Well, that is not true. You're going to have the characters in the vehicle, but on like different multiplayer modes, you can actually choose factions. Like you have the Clown faction, Doll factions, Spectre factions, and they're all going to look similar to that gang of characters. And you can choose the vehicle of your choice, and you're going to have the power-ups that vehicle comes with. But for the most part, you're going to also have your basic story mode, which you're going to be going through and your normal single player. But what this game really is designed for, the new one, is the multiplayer modes. But let's talk about all the vehicles that are in this one that are known. We have Axel, Sweet Tooth, Dark Side, Reaper, Shadow, which is the new one, I believe, Crimson Fury, Death Warrant, I think I said Reaper, yeah. Juggernaut, which is this giant semi, which you can get inside of it and mount guns on top, and also it's got these little spiky ball mines. Junkyard Dog, Meat Wagon, which is kind of like similar to the Ecto from Ghostbusters, but it's like an ambulance. And one of its specials is throwing a guy out of on a gurney with a bomb on him, strapped to him. You got Outlaw, which is the cop. Roadboat, which I guess is similar to Roadkill. And then there's Roadkill. You got Spectre. And a new one to the series is Talon, which is a helicopter. And Vermin, which is like looks something like a Dale's truck from King of the Hill with a giant missile attached to it, and Warthog. So those are the vehicles that I know about. And now there's also multiplayer mode, which is one of the biggest hyped up things which is what this focus of this one is. So I'll talk a little bit about the thing. We have game modes here. We have deathmatch. In deathmatch, your time's on your side. You're to be the first one to score a certain amount of points, or the player with the highest score after a set amount of minutes. The winner will be the winner round. It's your typical, kind of sort of like your typical Twisted Metal. Then you got your last man standing, which you have to go around, just diminish all the other players until you're the one left alive. Then you got hunted, where one of you guys will be tagged and you'll be hunted by the other players. And then you have team last man standing, which is similar to last man standing, except for you have infinite number of lives, and once you share them, amongst the players. Once you guys are expired all your lives, the game that team loses. But the most notable one is Nuke. Nuke is kind of like a capture the flag type game, where your goal is to capture the other team's leader and drag them all the way over to the special vehicle that's going to harness the energy from the victim that you're going to throw into it, which will have you guide a guided missile all the way over to these floating mascots that you're supposed to take down. It take like 3 hits, and whoever can get do this 3 times wins, or you go to sudden death, and if you guys can't accomplish it. So it seems like they really are ramping it up and the game a lot. And but besides that stuff, you can actually you got weapons you can use outside your vehicles. It looks like they're kind of borrowing some elements from Warhawk, where you can get out of your vehicle and go to do different things. From what it looks like, you can actually get into other people's vehicles, but I'm not exactly sure. But I know you can you can move into that like Juggernaut vehicle and then get mount on the meat grinder and start wailing on your opponents with that. So it looks like they're really trying to focus on getting like total massive destruction and a lot of teamwork, because usually the Twisted Metal games have been more about one person trying to eliminate everybody else, but now they're actually trying to focus on more modes that made other games popular, like Call of Duty and stuff like that. They're really trying to appeal to the masses, so that people that may not have played a Twisted Metal game before might buy it just to play some massive online playing. And you can actually play with 2 people on the main consoles against a group of, I think, 16 others. I think you have a total of 18 players online at once, which you can also have 8 on 8. So teams or no site. So it looks like it's going to be some really crazy games. I'm really looking forward to this, and I'm going to end with some actual footage without the me and muted. So you guys have a great night, and I can't wait till this game comes out. So tell me what your most anticipated game is, and if it's this one, tell me what features you're looking forward to. I'm really looking forward to playing as Sweet Tooth again, because that was my favorite character, the little demented ice cream truck and the clown in it. Well, see you guys.